What's up, you guys? This is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today on this snapshot, we're going to be taking a look at the Prisma Twin Gremlins. Now, as you can see, this is currently available from the Void Trader, and will only be here for like another day or two or so. So definitely pick it up while you can. It is 500 ducats and 220,000 credits. Now, this one is actually really interesting. So let's go ahead and jump into the simulacrum so that we can compare some stats. Alrighty, so for those of you guys who have never experienced the original Twin Gremlins, they're actually a pretty OG weapon, and I was actually a big fan of them way back in the day because their IPS was all balanced. As you can see, it's all 12.3, 12.3, 12.3 on the original Twin Gremlins. However, on the Prisma Twin Gremlins, they've kind of changed around a couple things. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this all breaks down. Now, as you can see, the Prisma Twin Gremlins actually takes about a 10-point base damage loss. However, they do get a nice boost in their supplemental stats. As you can see, its critical chance has gone up from 15 to 23. Same thing goes from its status, so 15% up to 23%. Its critical multiplier has gone from 1.5 to 1.9 times. Its fire rate has increased, and most importantly, its magazine has increased as well. So it takes a hit at its base, but basically all of the other things working with it allow it to put out a little bit more damage. One of the things that I was looking at, especially when I was playing around with this weapon, is that it felt very similar to like the axe stiletto. The way I almost put it is it's like the axe stiletto made a baby with the twin gracata. So if you're a big fan of both of those, this is definitely going to be something that you want to pick up. Statistically speaking, as you can see here, the axe stiletto actually has more base damage, 36 instead of 27, and its critical chance is a little bit lower. However, its status chance is a little bit higher. However, they both really seem to play fairly similarly. The one thing that I do have to say is, while I am a fan of the Prisma Twin Gremlins, this thing runs out of ammo really fast. I mean, even though it technically has its base stats boosted, it still doesn't feel all that fantastic. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but if you can't get your hands on the axe stiletto and you want to kind of experience it, this is going to be a way to play around with that. Now, I actually haven't tested this yet, but you'll get to see it live on, I want to call this stream, but it's not stream, live on play. But, oh, I need to get rid of the cat too real quick, so that way it's not stripping any armor, because I am using corrosive on this current build. But we'll take a look at how it plays. We'll take a look at how it plays when we've got some viral on it as well. So there's two of them there. And as you can see, because of the fact that it's got a good amount of status, it's actually able to take him down in one clip. But remember, that's a really big clip. It's a clip of 70, so that's still a lot. But as you can see, when you get the corrosive triggers off of it, it's pretty nice. Now, the one thing that I will put in there is if you use a sentinel, you are probably going to be very happy with this, mainly because of the fact that you can, or at least the carrier, you can use I think it's called ammo case, where it basically transmutes all of the weapons, what is it called? Ammo, so that you can use whatever you like. But if you've also got a Kavat, keep in mind that because of the fact that they've got critical boosts in them, that it's going to give you a nice jump in damage and be able to really push your damage to the point where you won't really need that ammo case. But regardless of which, they'll be able to synergize quite well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build that I'm currently using. So this is what we've got here, and we've got Augur Pact in there acting in as it's kind of like extra base damage boost. However, if we want, I always kind of like to play around with these. Like this last spot tends to be a free slot for me. Let's go ahead and toss on hydraulic crosshairs real quick. I know that's gonna fuck up the base damage of the weapon, but it will kind of push the critical chance a bit higher. So let's see how that affects it. Are we gonna get any oranges? No, I don't think we're gonna get any oranges. I almost feel like to be honest with you, I almost feel like Augur Pact and hydraulic crosshairs are fairly similar in performance. The only one that I won't say it's hard to test, but there is a critical chance booster one, and I believe it's bladed rounds. I'm not sure if that's what they call it on secondaries. I feel like they're very similar. So let's go ahead and mix things up a little bit and swap in viral, because that's the one thing that I haven't tested on this weapon. I just went through and kind of leveled it up and all of that while I was having some breakfast. So let's get rid of that and let's go ahead and put Augur Pact on them. So far I am really liking this, and because of the fact that they did reduce the impact damage on this, it gives a higher chance for it to proc slash. So that is definitely nice, especially when paired with things like viral. Ooh, I feel like this one is struggling a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's still one clip if you let them bleed out, because you've got some, you've got some good slash procs in there because of the fact that, we don't have as much of the impact getting in the way. So it's really just puncture and slash is the main IPS. And as you can see right here, oh, I fucked that up myself. But it still kind of comes in with the same result. Let's give that one more shot, and then we can kind of wrap it up, because I definitely feel like I'm going to stick with corrosive on this one. But I did, in all fairness, mess up that last one right there. So I'm going to say, because I like the accuracy on this thing too, it doesn't jump around too much. Yeah, I'm going to go with corrosive. I think corrosive is going to be the way to go. You could go corrosive Augur Pact, you could go corrosive hydraulic crosshairs, and you should be fine and dandy. The last thing that I do want to touch on though, if you are not using Korra's dual pistol stance, what is wrong with you? Look at how absolutely sexy that is, but check out the animation as well. Come on right now. Come on. Anyway, so that is going to be about it for this review. Do I think it's the best out there? No, I don't think it's absolutely the best. Does it handle 155s fairly readily? Yeah, it does. It does eat up a lot of ammo though, so make sure that you are using, either ammo case or you're using a Kavat that can help boost up the damage of it. Or, slap in an ammo mutation at the end of this. But that's basically the way that I would go ahead and set up this weapon. But that about does it for me for now. Make sure you're using the Korra animation because it's sick as all hell. But yeah, so as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. Make sure you guys pick this up while it lasts, because I think it's a pretty good one and you can get your mastery for it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye!